Hi, I'm Stone Galloway. I'm a junior at Altop Catholic. I play football and soccer, and the Sports Leader is a program where we focus on virtues, and the fathers present the jerseys to the athletes, and then later on the athletes write a letter to their moms.
As we were handing out the jerseys, it was so different from past experiences where the coach opens up a box and you just start chucking jerseys out, say, here's your number. This was more like a rite of passage, and it was so impacting because you stand up in front of everybody and you talk about the things that are honoring about your child and the things that you're proud of and the things that you appreciate about who he is. And at the end of that, it's kind of like you've earned the right to bear this name on this jersey of Althoff. And it wasn't just a given privilege or a right, it was a privilege. And the boys, I think, appreciated it differently. They looked at it differently. It wasn't just, this is what I do, and it's time for me to go get my jersey. It was more like, I've worked really hard to keep good grades, to be a good person socially and ethically and morally, and as a result, I've earned the right to wear this and to represent the school and represent this number that I'm putting on.
You hear things that you would never hear if we were just a team, if we didn't have Sports Leader. And so a lot of stories, and some dads couldn't even talk. I had a dad that cried, and he just said, you know how I feel, I love you. And that was all he said, and handed his kid's jersey. And the other one we had was the mom ceremony. And then this one was a little bit different because now the sons wrote letters for the moms.
My son Stone and I were privileged to be a part of the mother-son soccer ceremony and also the football one. Coincidentally, they were on the same night. So I had talked to him the day before at home. I said, Stone, you're going to be reading the same letter to me at soccer and then at football. Does that make you feel awkward? I mean, we can decide which one is more important. And he goes, no, I think I want to go to both because what I have to say is good and it doesn't hurt for you to hear it twice. So we went to the soccer one and we're standing there and I was just amazed. I was in the back of the room because I had to leave, but I just stood there listening to these young men. But I love the part where I heard from these boys' hearts, and some of these boys really opened their hearts. They talked not just about, you're a great mom, you helped me with my laundry. They said, Mom, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here today.
The ceremonies are a really cool thing for especially the fathers to get to present the jersey to their son like this is for you, do good with this, glorify God in everything you do, and make sure you focus on the virtues. And especially for the mom part, it was cool to see what each kid has to say about their mom. Like some talked about struggles, some talked about difficulties, but it was really cool to have us all come together and express ourselves. I'm looking forward to continue this program in our tennis season as we start the spring season.